I love you and I miss you.
Fuck no. Bro, you just got pink eye from that mic.
It's the worst. Disgusting.
Mix One Essentials. We're back. Again. Kind of.
Again. Your favorite show.
Your favorite post-corona show. Pre-corona.
Favorite pre-World War III show.
Pre-World War III.
We could just
blacklisted on all Chinese internets.
Post-Christ.
Post-Christ. Post-Christ. What the fuck?
These are TikTok times. TTT. TikTok times.
TikTok times.
Same way. Always. Favorite artist right now. Lala. Go.
It's a tie.
Between.
I got Future.
Okay.
And Jack Boy.
Jack.
Boy.
Oh, Kodak's artist?
Yeah.
I always think of Jack, Travis Scott's thing. What's it called?
Jack Boys.
Jack Boys, yeah. Very confusing.
Why
Very
the fuck
confusing.
would he call it Jack Boy? They
Very
don't.
confusing.
Do they even steal cars? I mean, come on.
I don't know what the fuck they do. Did they even make music?
Well, fuck boys.
Questionable.
Questionable.
Questionable boys.
Never gonna be on Fortnite, huh?
Future and Jack Boy. What has Jack Boy done?
He had an album out I think 2 weeks ago.
Damn, I missed it.
It's fire.
It was good.
Like the Wingstop.
And it's like up to par with Future?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, he does like a lot of like yelling and shit. Like he's like a mix between Kodak and X a little. But he doesn't go that deep. I mean, he's not that deep, but
not as deep as X or as Kodak. Kodak's pretty fucking deep.
Not as deep as X. Like, he'd be doing like that slow shit. He's more just like a little like up and up.
Yeah.
Yelling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there melody to it? I've only heard one Jack Boy song.
Yeah, but I mean, there's songs where you don't know what the fuck he's saying, but it's kind of catchy.
Okay. I know he's got like the Kodak's kind of accent. They must be from the same place.
Like Haitian. Haitian.
Like Haitian, yeah. Well, Kodak's Haitian and from Pompano. Do you know where Jack Boy's from?
I think he might be from like around Orlando or something. I think he might be. I can't remember. But they're Haitian,
I love Haitian accents. They sound so cool.
It's like Creole French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking
And Future's
awesome.
new album.
Incredible. We could talk about that a little bit. Future dropped the new album High Off Life. Thoughts?
Fire. High tech.
High tech.
Trillionaire. NBA Youngboy.
He had good features.
Fucking yeah, you got Travis Scott, Uzi.
I think Young Thug's on it too.
NBA Young Thug. Yeah. There's this one YouTuber guy that make beats all the time and shit. Like he do like the beat tutorials. I think it's like Busy Beats.
Uh-huh.
And I think he used one of his beats.
Oh really?
That's kind of crazy to be like a YouTube beat maker.
Uh-huh.
That ends up like working with like the type beats that like the artists that you were always fucking talking about. Like imagine being like that YouTuber that makes like beats.
You've made beats.
Be like making
Future
like
type beats all the time.
And then like Future actually is like, oh yeah, let me buy this one.
Like, I knew this was a Future type.
And I'm gonna stick Young Thug on it.
Oh my god, it would be incredible.
That'd be off like that'd be a couple checks off the fucking bucket list.
Oh my god.
And a check.
A big check.
Big check.
Big check.
Yeah.
Future's album was hard. That High Tech song is my favorite out of everything.
High tech.
High tech.
Yeah.
Deck.
Tech deck. Honestly, I was thinking, I was like, this album is pretty much just like Rolling Loud in an album. I was like, it's like kind of what you expected. I remember going to Rolling Loud and like seeing like Future headline for fucking like 3 years straight.
Yeah.
And not one of those years Drake was fucking brought out.
Never showed up.
So disappointed.
Never showed up.
He was supposed
all the
to
hype.
show.
You remember that year we went and he's like, I'm bringing someone out for you. And then
fucking never brought.
Oh my god. And they play the Drake songs, but Drake never came out.
Like, oh my god, I was so pissed. He was, bro. That was, I think it was like the second Rolling Loud at the Wynwood.
Yeah.
And he fucking was like an hour late because of his flight or something. He missed the flight and he had to catch it.
But he would be. But it's Future. He would be
Dog,
lit.
I remember everybody was looking at each other. It was like the last day, the last artist, the last fucking. It was like some shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember Kodak
Disappointed.
came out that time. I think he was when he was just like blown up, like out of control.
Yeah, he had that. I remember he had that
fucking-
like a varsity jacket
that
on
fucking
or something like that.
sleeved fucking like bedazzled fucking jacket.
Yeah.
He had it in the music video and everything.
Was it a denim jacket or a varsity jacket?
It was like a
It was
weird.
definitely bedazzled.
It was like a varsity bedazzled fucking out there fucking.
He was
BB.
skinny then too. Well,
Kind of, yeah.
yeah, he was pretty skinny.
Yeah.
Have you seen pictures of him?
Well, he's bigger now.
My dog looks kind of rough though.
Yeah, he's got to have some weight on him in fucking jail.
Staying in there,
prison.
surviving in there. Wild. Yeah, he looks pretty rough. Pray for Kodak. Man, pray for
In
Kodak.
Kentucky.
He's got no one from Florida with him. There's probably how many Haitians are even there in Kentucky?
Nothing, probably.
Just a bunch of fucking white guys. He's probably
Yeah.
constantly on defense mode.
Yeah, but yeah, Future came out fucking clutch with that album.
You know what? It reminds me of like Dirty Sprite Future. It really did because there was like
Was it?
real songs on there. Like what's that last album he came out with? It was really dark. There was
The Future
7
Hendrix,
songs on it or
whatever.
something like that.
Oh, dark.
It was like all like leaned out music, like really leaned out music. Like Xanax, lean.
It's like all of his fucking album.
no, but this one was slow.
Yeah, like Future
more melodic.
Hendrix, or I think it was called like Hendrix. Then there was another one
No,
that was
those were
like
that was-
Evil.
No, this was sooner than that.
Fuck.
This was
The last one he put out.
yeah.
I remember
This was like last May.
I can't remember the name. I can
I'll
see
look it
the
up.
album cover though. Yeah, I've been fucking with Future since like
You
When
told
he-
me about Future.
I know. I remember watching Future and like everybody's like, man, he sucks, like this and that, and then like everybody wanted a fucking Future with from Future wanted a music video with him.
I
Wanted to
could've been
go
one of those
see
people.
him. I remember watching him open up for Drake.
Save Me, 2019.
Oh, that one, yeah, that was pretty fire. I like that
yeah,
one.
but that was a totally different wave than what we're getting right now. Like what we got from High Off Life, just like I said, takes me back to Dirty Sprite. Two, probably the newest one. It's pretty relevant. When he dropped like coronavirus bars, I was like, okay, he just made this music. Like this is not
Yeah.
old shit. I mean, who knows? Some of it could be, but
Nah,
it
it's
all
probably,
sounds pretty fucking new.
it's probably not that old.
Yeah, I was
It's
hyped.
Future, bro.
And it was totally random. Like I heard the album was coming out 2 days ago, and then it was out.
Dang.
There was no build up.
Dang. I know. And I like how he dropped the album and then he started talking about like 6ix9ine and shit.
Yeah,
Like talking about how his like baby mama belongs to the streets.
she belonged to the streets.
The streets.
Oh man! And then he
Get
said
it-
something.
get
What
it
does
ho-
academics say?
Get it how you live.
He says like the
Fu-
hood proverbs or something like that.
Oh my god, that shit was funny as fuck. That meme, I read that shit, bro. Oh my god. And she said on I'll fucking read it right now, bro. Let me look it up, bro.
Pull it up.
But it was fucking
Here, I'll
like
see if I can find it.
it was fucking academics like talking about Future Van Dross and shit. And like 6ix9ine's baby mama and like, oh my god, did you see on Mother's Day?
all the baby moms.
All
he said, thank you
It was like fucking. It was like 8 or 10 like baby moms. Like Jesus.
Oh my god.
He's like, you made me a better.
many.
He's like, you made me a better person. You my rock. It's like you a good mom. It was like
and
it was
then all his kids.
it was
Oh,
like
holy
hyping up
shit.
the fucking football team. Jesus, Coach Future.
Future. What does he say? What does academics say? Future.
Future Van Dross or some shit like that.
Future. FEWCH. Yeah, Future's the shit, man. I'm really happy he came out of that album. It like spruces things up a little bit. I don't know. I want to say everything was a little dry, and then 6ix9ine came out and it got pretty good. So now that 6ix9ine's out, I feel like eyes are just really on the internet right now, and like searching for music. People are waiting for him to drop something else, and I feel like that just helps all the other artists Future, you know. Who else just dropped? Roy Woods just dropped.
Oh, Roy Woods did?
Yep, he just dropped. What's the guy's name that sounds like Travis Scott? He's on his label. His album's trending again.
Don Toliver?
Don Toliver's album.
Again?
Trending again.
Again?
Yeah. One of his songs just went viral on TikTok.
Uh,
I think it was the Heaven or Hell song or something like that. Who else dropped? Polo G just dropped.
Goat.
Yeah, and he had like a little. Did you see the little documentary promo video?
Nah, I didn't. I saw the thumbnail. It was like him and Murder Beats, and it said like Goat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Nah,
like,
I didn't watch it. I just heard.
It's short. You can watch it
short?
really easy. Yeah.
Yeah. I just started listening to that album. I'm trying to remember. There's like 2 songs. Like that first song was pretty good, and then there was another one that's like I can't remember. It was like something like you can be whatever you want or some shit like that.
Yeah, my thing about Polo G is I love Polo G. I love his music. I rock with it. But it's definitely something you need to sit down and listen to digest. It's not like something you're just going to blast in the car necessarily.
I like him, but I like the hype songs. Like him, I don't know. Like he does the same flow, kind of. Like it kind of gets like, and he starts like kind of being like in a melody, kind of bars, you know.
He goes in and out of it a lot. I think.
Yeah, and he's like try to be deep and shit, you know.
You know, he reminds me of someone who doesn't necessarily know how to write a song, but can rap really well. And then like an engineer or producer, whoever's in the room's like, no, wait, that's the hook. Like, say that over again. That type of thing. Because he's just got bars for days. I think he's probably one of the best rappers that there are in the mainstream.
Yeah, he's
right
pretty
now.
good. He like flipped that one. He flipped that Tupac beat. Like I think it's "Keep Your Head Up" or something like that. It's like the one he uses for like his little like album promo, like the little animated one where his like head's rocking back.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else dropped? Because there was a bunch of people.
You know, everybody's kind of doing that like little visualizer kind of thing. Like Lil Durk did that shit too.
What, like the lyric videos?
Well, like it's like the album cover, but they just like make it move.
Yeah.
Like they animated it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lyric videos, yeah, they're kind of like popping up a little. 6ix9ine with the Gooba one
with the typos in it. That kind of pissed me off.
Really? It was typos?
It was typos.
I looked through it. I don't know what you saw.
Bro, I wrote something about it. He said like, you know how he says fuck, I can't even fucking remember. There was just typos in it. And it made me mad because I'm like, this motherfucker probably paid so much money for them to have typos in his shit. Oh, Moneybagg Yo deluxe album dropped.
It dropped?
Yeah. Time Served deluxe.
I need to listen to it.
Who else?
I've been listening to the fucking Future album.
Yeah, that's my top listen out of everything. I saw everyone's album come out for the week. They're 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, this is who I'm listening to first. Future to the streets. Yeah, let's talk about 6ix9ine.
Let's dive in.
Tekashi 6ix9ine accuses Snoop Dogg of being a federal informant. Crazy. Snoop Dogg fires back, quote, "Last time you said something, I ain't have time, but today, I got time."
What is it? The dog versus the rat or something?
The dog versus the rat. The dog versus the clown. The dog versus the rat. The dog versus the rainbow hair kid. It's kind of weird that like Tekashi refers to himself as the rainbow haired kid, where he's like 24 years old or something like that. He's not really a kid.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like young at heart and shit, you know.
Yeah, but still. What do you think about it? With the video he posted? So, if anyone hasn't seen it, on Tekashi's Instagram, while it's still there, he posted a video of him saying something along the lines like, the thing I missed the most was like movie days at home.
Oh no, it was him watching. It was him watching a movie, and he's like, I missed Friday night movie night or something like that.
Yeah, and he was watching Suge talk about
like informants and like how these like rappers get busted all the time, and then like it's really just like how do they not go to jail? How do they not end up in prison and shit like that? And it's like they're always getting arrested and shit, and they're always coming out, and it's because they're like snitching on like people and like ratting out and stuff like that.
So
I mean, it's kind of got a point. Like, I mean, think about it. I mean, you can only pay so much. Like, this shit would build up.
the cases one
So,
after
like,
another.
Yeah, to like fucking normal people, yeah. But like, if you got fame and you got like connections, like you probably.
I mean, if you got a really good lawyer, that's one thing. And that's like,
Yeah, but the lawyer can only the lawyer can only do so much. I mean, come on, bro. Like,
But it's true. I mean, I guess if you look at someone like Gucci Mane, he didn't really go in and out a couple times, but then he did a long bid. So, I mean,
did throw that chick out the car, remember? Fucking threw that bitch out the moving Hummer.
Poor girl.
The Hummer. You ever gotten in a Hummer, bro? It's just kind of tall.
Pretty tall. The seat
Moving?
at least is pretty tall.
Dog, he had to open the door and push this chick out, bro. That's a fall.
It'd be hard to even like reach across a Hummer, open the door, and then
He must got some fucking
wingspan.
wingspan. He's got a fucking wingspan. Then you got push.
Or he wasn't even like looking out the window or something. He would have had to like.
How did he like reach over and open the door, and then like push her out? Like
Get her seatbelt off. That's a whole
like,
process.
He's steering the car. Like, did he just
maybe he just let go. You know, you can let go a little bit as long as that shit doesn't
steering
get
with
nudged.
his knees?
I don't know. So, what do you think Snoop Dogg meant by saying "I got time"? Like, what? Snoop Dogg.
Well, he was
Snoop's
talking
not gonna
about
do
like
anything.
he's not the one.
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything, and I don't mean that as in like a
He
a
can't.
negative way to
He
him.
can't
I
do
just think-
anything. I mean, this guy's got the fucking cops and the FBI with him on his side.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
He's
make
not
sense.
like 6ix9ine has like the the whole judicial system on his fucking side.
Did you see on the Billboard?
To extent.
You know the Billboard when he was about to drop Gooba in New York Times Square,
Yeah.
where it said like the king is back. Did you notice on the bottom of it there was like a sponsor for the NYPD?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
And if you have to pull up the picture and zoom it in, and it's on the very bottom. It's just the footer of it, and it's real small.
They're using him to get like funding and shit. Maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
He probably raised a lot of fucking money for the fucking FBI and all of them. They're using him as like an example, like a Crime Stoppers fucking thing. Hey, did you see that they were talking shit about it was like Gunna like being on a Crime Stoppers video or whatever commercial
when he was younger or something?
Yeah, and like Young Thug and shit like that. They're trying to like they're getting like mad at like 6ix9ine and fucking who was it? French Montana and shit like that.
So they pulled up old videos of him?
Well, it was like Young Thug was defending Gunna and French Montana was like gloating about like selling like a bunch of albums or like his album going fucking like gold or some shit. I can't remember. Like selling like 500,000 or some shit or 50,000, some shit like that. They were like calling him out, like talking about how they're buying plays.
People are saying that about 6ix9ine.
I mean,
I think he was going super hard in the paint on 6ix9ine.
I know
like he's buying his views and stuff like that. I'm like,
nah,
people really wanted to see what he was gonna do.
Nah, I think he's kind of just like hating a little
bit.
Yeah,
I mean, he even acknowledged like when he was talking about it, he's like, I know I sound like a hater, but X, Y, and Z. I'm like, you really fucking sound like a hater.
I like
no reason.
I like No Jumper. Kind of hating on him, bro. Like, come on.
People want to see what 6ix9ine's doing. I don't.
Yeah, it's not,
of course, it's going to be a little bit of buying views. So you could even have other people buying views. But his like thing was the first however many 100 comments or so was the same exact comment over and over again. But these kids on the internet, man, they probably just copy and paste the same shit as soon as they see it's like trendy. You know what I mean? It's like when everyone writes first. When everyone writes it, even when
they write
100,000.
When the Gooba video came out, like the first funny thing, like the first bar or whatever, like that was the funniest. They started reposting it,
yeah,
and shit like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I don't know. No Jumper's supposed to be with the culture, bro. Come on, man. You know 6ix9ine. He's here for the trolling, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
The fuck.
And so are his fans.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I feel bad because we were not critical about 6ix9ine at all when we talked about him last week. And the more I thought about it, I thought like there is some shit that's kind of fucked up. And I was listening to a No Jumper interview when he was talking to Billy Seiko and Billy, the other Billy. And they were talking about how a lot of the shit that happened with 6ix9ine was Shotty's doing because the Treyway Bloods, the original Treyway Bloods, were really holding 6ix9ine down. They were going everywhere with him. They would fight for him, this and that. They weren't stealing money because they weren't even close enough to him, is what I think it was Billy Seiko that was saying it. So he's like, there's no stealing money. He said all the grimy stuff that happened was because of Shotty. That he would go and do Treyway shows himself on his own. They're like walkthroughs. And he'd charge, they'd say, we're going to pay 6ix9ine's fee would be 20 grand, right?
Yeah.
He would charge 30, take 10 off the top. And that's just an accusation they were making against Shotty, but that's kind of the point they were making. And that anytime something really serious was going down, like I guess when 6ix9ine went to O Block and was beefing with Chief Keef, Shotty didn't even go.
What?
The original Treyway guys went. And then they started seeing that, and 6ix9ine but would use Shotty like, oh no, Shotty's saying like, don't talk to you guys. You guys are gonna try to rob me and stuff like that. And like, why the fuck would we do that? You just flew 7 of us out. Like it doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
But Shotty would be the one. There was just a lot of accusations coming from it, and it made me think like, and I guess allegedly Shotty's the one who fucked his girl, his baby mom.
Cactus Gang.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was a thing or something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sure. Cactus Gang.
She belonged to the street.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard for me to be super critical because I definitely respect like how the gang culture works and that there are codes that should be abided to. But as just like a viewer of the whole thing, this suburban white guy, it's like it's hard for me to truly wrap my head around it. And like the snitch, don't snitch, all this shit's happening to you and that sort of stuff. So I'm definitely going to look further into everything and probably come up with something more critical over time. But that first week, it was like just hype, like just to see it all happen. Let's keep going on. So our last topic here, Billboard's manipulating top 100. So Tekashi 6ix9ine went online on Instagram and claimed that Billboard was manipulating the top 100. What do you think that means for music? So you know a little bit more about that than I do. Just let's touch on it real quick.
They're buying the fucking plays and shit. They're bundling the fucking plays, the concerts. What's that? It was like a Kenny Chesney or some shit like that. The beat Drake bundled all his album sales to his fucking concert or tour he was trying to play or whatever. And then as soon as he won number 1 that week and beat Drake, he cancels his fucking tour.
That makes no sense. Canceled it for coronavirus? That would be the only thing.
Yeah, he just postponed it because he's like, sorry, I didn't realize what fucking time we're living in.
But you already got...
He already got number 1. He doesn't care, He just wanted y'all money and the numbers.
So then the other thing is that Billboard actually made a post on, it was either Twitter or Instagram, saying something about buying Ariana and Justin Bieber's song. That seems kind of fucked up. That they would go online and promote it as well.
They got paid to promote the music.
But how can you be someone's?
How can
so
you
the
be
claim is that it's a payola thing. Is you're this huge, basically monolithic company. There's no one else really doing it like Billboard, and you're gonna go and promote someone for pay, allegedly for pay. So it's just wild.
Cut the check.
So what does it mean for music? I don't know. People are really gonna have to look into it. Hopefully, this is something good that 6ix9ine can do and draw on people to pay attention to these types of things, and it'll be better for artists down the road.
Nah, it's not gonna get better, bro. It's fucking bullshit, bro. I mean, you're telling me how Russ is fucking doing something smart and selling his book as an album.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh
fucking
my God.
genius.
It's incredible. I saw it because I've been wanting to read his book. I've talked about it before, and I saw it pop up, and I was like, "Oh, he put a new album out." I clicked on it. It says Chapter 1, Chapter 2. For all this, it's 17 songs, but it's all the different chapters.
I mean, I don't even really be reading like that shit on or getting books and shit. But
You might put that on though.
think about how many fucking kids are actually gonna be like getting that.
Yeah,
Like
a ton.
yeah, like the fucking book's called like It's All in Your Head or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. And
Everybody's in their fucking head right now, so this is like the perfect time. Like
a pretty cool thing about it too is like some people might see it and just think, "Oh, Russ put an album out," just like I did. But they might download it and play the first song, and then get the book and think, "Oh, I'm here to stay for this."
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into some questions. We got a couple of hard ones here. So, this question is: do you think 6ix9ine will end up in jail or dead due to his actions coming home from prison?
Man, that's some fucking Charlemagne shit. We were watching the fucking Brilliant Idiots, and he was talking about that shit. He's like, I don't even want to entertain that. Like, I don't even. Yeah, but you're about to suck his dick because he fucking.
He's probably just trying to get away from.
He's trying to get away from the whole like dick sucking question because he totally owes it, bro. He fucked up. You're either gonna die or you're gonna go to jail. Well, he already went to fucking jail.
So that's
so you gotta suck his dick, bro. Because I mean, you fucked up. Why would you bet that? Why would you even be talking about sucking dick? Come on, man. Charlemagne, you fucking idiot, bro.
Wild.
I don't know about the brilliant part, but
the idiot part. I don't know, man. I feel like there's always a possibility. I feel like his life really sucks now, and it definitely sucked worse in jail, in prison. But to have this constant fear of having to run away, move all the time, if someone finds your address, having to lock yourself down. I've been struggling with fucking lockdown through quarantine and all this stuff from coronavirus. His whole life is going to be like that. Better than prison. Don't get me wrong. Way better than prison.
Way better.
But still, I mean, there's got to be this constant, like, I would imagine he would have some type of PTSD from all of this.
Not really. Like, honestly, I think 6ix9ine's just grateful to be fucking out and alive, bro. Because, I mean,
he
fucking did. Internet. Like, even if you look before he went to prison and all that shit happened and, like, he snitched or whatever, like, he was already firing the whole fucking team. They were already robbing him. He already saw what was happening. Like, what would you expect? Like, he's not a little kid over here making, like, a couple grand. He's fucking making millions. He's smart. He knows, like, how to fucking play everybody. He knows how to, like, work the internet. He's not gonna give up this fucking money and that life for this fucking bullshit that, you know, it made him tough in the streets, but it didn't make him the fucking money.
Right.
That's not what made him the money. Cardi B was in the fucking, like, with the shits. Like, she was really, like, you know, fucking with those people, but it didn't make her the money. You know, like, she as an artist made it, you know? So 6ix9ine's not gonna give it up either for that shit. Like, you put that shit behind you to get the money. Like, even like, I remember, like, Nipsey Hussle would say that shit. Like, you fucking, like, it don't matter what color you are. Like, we both trying to get the green. You can be red or blue, but we trying to get the green.
Yeah. Like,
you put the hood, like, aside. You put that shit aside, like, whatever. And I mean, yeah, you know, you know, it sucks. Like, he snitched and put a bunch of people in, like, jail and whatever and shit, bro. But, like, what, you know what happens when you're fucking living that life? Like, you already knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest thing though is that all my life, and I think that this goes for a lot of people, is that you hear snitches get stitches, right? You just always, like, have this kind of grandiose idea of what that is. That, you know, you snitching, it's done. But 6ix9ine did it and came out. You know, so there is this. I think it's ingrained in us to think what's going to happen to him. I pray that nothing happens to him. And I pray that those guys in prison get out sooner. I hope that they do good. I hope they can stay safe and healthy. But, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Let's here's another kind of tough question. Not that crazy though. Do you think there are conspiracies against 6ix9ine to hold him down from succeeding? So just like we were talking about the Billboard thing, I mentioned this before, as I feel like there could be people who have ties in the industry that are being told, don't do this for this guy to shine. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they want to try to not like let him be everything he can be now, because he just fucking shitted on all the people that were out and had like all the opportunity in the world. I mean, he has good. He doesn't have good attention. He has bad attention, but it doesn't matter. I mean, come on. Like, even when he was out before, like, it was good and bad. He'd be beefing. He'd be posting funny shit. Like, that's the internet. Like, come on. Like, you can't make these fucking excuses and be trying to like, shoot the guy down. Like, yeah. Obviously everybody's watching him. Like, stop fucking playing. Like, come on. Just let him do what he's gonna do. Like, he's not stopping you from doing anything. He's just talking shit. He's the one that's gonna make you like fucking like turn your skin and shit. Like, get over it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's got people, and we'll end out on this, but he's got people like Scott Storch in his comment section when he first got out talking about let's cook up, let's make music. He's got pretty big people like Amber Rose, dropping fire emojis and stuff like that. So, I mean, just based off of those two people, you got to imagine there's a lot more people of higher stature in Hollywood and things like that in the music industry who are fucking with him. It could go back and forth. I'm sure there's people who are going to try to blacklist him, though.
Blacklist? What is this, fucking China?
Rainbow list.
Rainbow list? That's stupid, bro. Like, I don't even think the whole fucking blacklist thing is even gonna work on him, bro, because it's the internet. Like, come on, man.
The internet wins.
Yeah, the internet. He's like the kids, bro. He's like the fucking. I mean, come on, man.
He is clout.
He's got it. He's got it all behind him. Like, he fucked up and he like did all that shit, but like, he's gonna do it without anybody, bro. He's gonna get all the famous people he can, and he's gonna fucking blow up even more. I mean, who's not gonna work with him? All the hard ass beats, the crazy beats are gonna end up with him, bro, because no one else is giving them like chances and shit.
And no one else is doing 100 million views.
No one's doing the
hours.
views. Like, think about it. Like, come on, man. Like, I remember watching him when he wasn't shit and like showing him to everybody. Just like I remember watching like X and shit. And it's like, oh, like you never think it's the guy like the crazy looking guy that's gonna blow up or whatever. He just looks like, he's out for attention and shit.
Yeah.
And then he's fucking like bigger than like all these other artists, like fucking Bieber and all that shit, like doing the fucking stadiums and all that. Like,
well, not anymore.
Oh, he doesn't need the stadiums now.
The NBA
you can fit more
right
people. You can fit more people on a fucking YouTube video. Get more people on a YouTube video than a fucking live show. Like,
you can't have 2 million people on a live show.
Imagine how many fucking cars you're gonna need. Like, come on, man. Like,
the space.
I mean,
the space to put 2 million.
I think
like
the whole like Corona thing kind of like is gonna fuck up like shows and shit, bro. Because like, look at NBA YoungBoy. He doesn't even need to do a live show to be making all that money. And he's gonna. I mean, 6ix9ine's not stupid. He sees that shit. He's gonna run with it.
Yeah.
Like, he can do fucking. He can do like versus battles. Like, I saw he's gonna do one with like Akon.
That's wild. Akon rides for him.
Akon versus
Akon's
6ix9ine.
The fucking damn near president of Africa is riding for 6ix9ine right now. He still fucks with him even after all the snitching, and before that even came out, he still was fucking with him.
I mean, he sees it, bro. Akon's like, he sees it. Like, Akon's all about helping like the less fortunate and shit. Like, and I mean, 6ix9ine wasn't fucking like. He wasn't petty and he wasn't ungrateful and shit. Like you see all those videos where he was giving back to little kids that didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Or like giving like money.
People do forget about that.
Yeah, like giving back to like the little kids and shit. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, he was helping people out who didn't have shit. Like all the gang members and shit. They didn't have no fucking money before.
Yeah.
And I mean, come on, man. Like, he's helping them out and shit. Like, they fucked up and they started riding with the people that were stealing them from. And like, all that shit went down, but like, I don't know. That's what happens. Like, that's that lifestyle. Like, It's sad. That's
It's
what
all
it
part
is.
of it.
You're talking about it. You're living it.
There's always going to be someone, whether it was 6ix9ine or someone else.
Yeah, it's either 6ix9ine or it was them.
Well, they're telling us that's our show. Tune in
Akon
next week
versus 6ix9ine.
for the TheMOEShow.
TheMOEShow.
Yeah, we'll recap Akon versus 6ix9ine on the next one. Mix1essentials.com as always.
You belong to the streets.
We don't have a sponsor. We are the sponsor. I love you. I miss you.
You're out.